Well, we're a little bit more chipper today. I've been researching online the sort of things that can be done for people who are terminal, and anything that has ever reversed cancer that wasn't chemo or radiation therapy. And turns out that cancer thrives on sugar. In fact, it's the only thing in your body that doesn't need oxygen and only needs glucose. So quite a few people I've found on YouTube videos and some professors, some doctors that are advocating only eating a meat diet, meat and water. Because if you don't give the cancer anything to feed on, then it's going to die. I've seen a video of a lady who had cancer, stage 4 cancer, in 4 places in her body, and she was going to die. But she went on to the carnivore diet, plenty of exercise, just drinking water and eating meat. And after 15 months, this included chemotherapy treatments. After 15 months, her doctor had to admit to her that she was cancer-free. And he said he couldn't understand how it happened. And she's in contact with a lot of other people that this has happened to through following the carnivore diet. So my handy hobbit is going on the carnivore diet. And I'm going on it with him. It's not too much of a stretch for me because I've been pro-keto for, well, since Dr. Atkins spoke about low-carb diets. It also involves fasting, so you fast for a couple of days before your chemo, just drinking water, no food, and you also fast for a couple of days after. I shall also be doing that, because I don't want him to feel as though he's going through any of this on his own. Obviously, I'm not going to do the chemo. Probably wouldn't if it was an option. I find most cancer treatments, run-of-the-mill cancer treatments, incredibly invasive. I always have. And I do believe that people survive cancer in spite of chemo and radiation treatment, and not really because of it, and they're quite often left with a lot of side effects from the treatment. If it was me going through it, I wouldn't even have the treatment, but it's not me, it's not my choice, and the husband's going for the treatment. So we'll have a word with him a little bit later on, see how he's feeling. Obviously, we're all a bit distressed. I have my daughter who's nearly 18 and my mother who's 75 living with me as well, and they both adore him, although he is not my daughter's father, but she sees him as a father. So anyway, that's what we're doing. And a little bit later on, I'm going to try to do an interview with Steve to find out how he's coping and what he thinks about it all.